All right, welcome back to another video with your casual keyboard guy. Today's lesson is on a song titled "I'm Not Forgotten" by um, Anaysha Figueroa Cooper and Be Amplified. This is being sponsored by my subscriber Val. Thank you for the donation. A little bit of advanced song. Got a lot of advanced movements in here. I mean, a traditional, simple gospel song, but they just do some advanced stuff where the guy is playing. So he's very expressive. So I'm gonna try my best to get some of these parts down. So hopefully we can get this together. So bear with me and let's play through this. No drums tonight because this is just piano. So let's get it and play through a little bit. Y'all know me. We break it down, break it down. Let's get it. It just ended with the same thing. All right, let's get into this lesson. It might take me a minute. Okay, so this song starts off with this nice intro. So I'm gonna start with the right hand. So what you got going on here is you got a D flat triad, and then you got a melody walking through the chord. So you got D flat triad, F, A flat, D flat, and then you're gonna go E flat, and then you're gonna hit another D flat chord. So D flat, E flat, nope, D flat chord, A flat, D flat, F. So you're gonna A flat, and then we're gonna hit this G flat chord. D flat, G flat, B flat. So with the bass, it's gonna be on D flat. So you're gonna do D flat chord, bass D flat, put it up here, hit the E flat, and then we're gonna go. I'm sorry, the second chord is supposed to be an F minor. I'm sorry, or F minor. So supposed to be an F minor, not a D flat. Sorry about that. So you got F minor. So you got C in the bass. You got A flat, C, and F. Supposed to be an F minor. So it'll be D flat, melody to E flat, F minor chord, the C in the bass, A flat, C, F. So okay, and then we're gonna hit the A flat, and then we're gonna do a B flat in the bass over G flat. So real nice. One more time, and okay. And then we're gonna stay on this right hand chord. We're gonna go back to the D flat bass, and then we're gonna do the G flat over D flat, A flat melody. Okay. Okay, and now we're gonna do a real nice chord. So that G flat over D flat, A flat melody, and then we're gonna do this F7. So it's gonna be, or you could do the F major and then just bring the 7 down. So let's do it like this. So you got F in the bass, A, C, F, and then it's going F, E flat. So you're going the top notes. Okay, so you're gonna have this B flat minor 7. So B flat in the bass, A flat, D flat, F. So one more time. What do I do? Okay. Okay, then we got all right, so that little line is, to make it simple, is just G flat in the bass, G flat chord, G flat, B flat, D flat. So you can kind of like open the chord up. Okay, so what you're doing is you're basically going down from the G flat to the D flat over F. Okay, so then you got the A flat or F, A flat, and D flat. So this note kind of stays the same up top. You kind of pedal off of that note, something like that. So, and the bass is just following F to E flat. Okay, so you go. And play a D flat. You can play the D flat here too. So real simple. All right, so sorry. to the verse. So the verse is you got the D flat triad, then you got A flat over C. So you got C, E flat, A flat over C. So A flat over C. Then you got B flat minor 7. So you got the D flat, F, A flat with B flat in the bass. You can add the F in the left hand if you want to double up that 1/5. So, and then we got the D flat over A flat, D flat, F, same thing over A flat. And then we got E flat over G. So you got G in the bass, G, B flat, E flat. And then we got this E flat diminished over G flat. So you got G flat in the bass, G flat, A, and E flat. So okay, and then they go into this. So that's gonna be the I have not forgotten. It's gonna be the B flat minor 7, B flat in the bass, A flat, D flat, F. I have not forgotten. And then we're gonna go to an E7. So you got flat 9, so you got E flat, so you got G, and then the D flat and F. So basically you're just taking the A flat down to the G, and then taking the B flat to the E flat bass. So okay, and then we're gonna do 10. A flat sus. So you got A flat in the bass, G flat, B flat, D flat. And then we're gonna hit that D flat triad. So I'm gonna play through that part one more time. Here we go. And then they do this small little music break. So it's so it's something like that. The timing is weird. It's like no da 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 da. So it's something like that. So let me try it like this. Let me see. So it's that's the timing. So it's D flat. There's a G flat triad, G flat, B flat, D flat, G flat in the bass, and then you just go back to the D flat. And then you stay on the D flat, and then you do a G flat, D flat. So okay. Then we back into the same thing. Same thing. Same thing. I was playing a different inversion, same chord. Now when you get to this chord, you don't do that again. You just stay there on this E flat over G. Just stay there, and then she goes back into the. Okay, and then same chords, and then you go. you can do that melody, I guess, if you want to. It's like F, A flat, and then we on the next part. So the next part is it's gonna be a G flat triad. So G flat in the bass. You got then we're gonna do it here because the melody is right here. D flat, G flat, and B flat for the melody. So okay, and then you're gonna keep the G flat in the left. You can go to A flat over G flat. So you got E flat, A flat, and C. And then we're gonna go down to the F bass. Keep the same right hand chord. Gonna be the A flat, F minor, 7. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the B flat minor 7. Now it's the same chords that we've been playing. So we're just playing them in different versions, but this is a D flat over B flat. They do a lot of the same chords. So you got do that one more time. Okay, and then you go to this E minor. Okay, so you could do E minor 7. You got D flat, G flat, and B flat over E flat. Okay, and then you're gonna go to the A flat over D flat. So we got D flat, F, A flat over A flat. And then we're gonna do a real nice chord. F sharp 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. So you got an F in the bass, A, C, D flat, E flat, and A flat. And then we're gonna go to the B flat minor 7. D flat over B flat, D flat triad over B flat, B flat in the bass, A flat, C, F. So then we're gonna do the D flat over A flat. Then we're gonna go right back to the G flat. So pretty much the same right hand chord, A flat bass. Back to the top of this part. Same chords for a second, and then when we get to the F minor, this second time you're gonna do this A diminished 7, A, C, E flat, G flat to the B flat minor 7. Okay, so let me play through that part one more time. Let's play through that part. So I forgot that one part. So you just E flat. So I'm playing it for one more time because, like I said, this part can get a little tricky. All right, here we go. So basically that part ends on this, like a lot of the same chords. Okay, and then they go back into. All right, so that's like a lot of the song, and then they're gonna start adding all these jazzy crazy chords. So anyway, let's let me see. Let me go from the top. Second time, stay there. Okay, and then it just pretty much goes into the the part again. So what they do on the second time is they just add like some nicer, like this real nice part, and they kind of like do this really decent break. So they go back to the same thing, and they just like kind of like intensify it. Same chord. When we get to that D flat over A flat, they break on that, but it's the same chords. And then what they do is they come back in on, and then they do this real nice lick. So the only thing they're doing is arpeggiating that E flat, but they're taking notes out. So it's something like that. So to simplify, I'm just gonna show you with the E flat chord, because you remember you already playing E flat over G. So all they're doing is just doing it real fancy, like something like that. They skipping or they keeping notes out to make it sound pretty. So basically, you got this E flat triad, B flat, E flat, and G. And if you just take, so basically it's called inversion. So I'm taking the top note and bringing it down. So when I got the G on the bottom, now I'm taking the E flat and bringing it down. Now the B flat is on the top, so I'm bringing that down. So you see how I got to that chord. So I'm doing E flat. So I got the B flat on top. So whatever note is on top, it comes to the bottom. So B flat's on top. Now that comes to the bottom. Sorry. And then now the G's on top, that comes to the bottom. Now the E flat's on top, that comes to the bottom. The B flat's on top, and you just keep coming down. So how it does is they just do it really fast. Okay. That's a real nice part. And then she just goes back into like now this not forgotten part is where they add this jazzy chorus. So it was tough to pick it up, but I'm gonna give you something that could work over that's really nice. So after she does the the big pickup and break, she does a little riff, and then she comes back with. Then she goes back to see. let me see, how did I do that? So I'm gonna do, what did I do? That's what I did. So I did, for sheesh. It's crazy. So let me see if I can give you this. So so what I'm doing is, so I'm doing like a G over, so a G and then a F and a B flat. So I'm doing, alright, that's the sound. So you got a G, then a F and B flat, and then I'm gonna do a C flat with a flat and D flat. So, cause I have, okay, and then I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna do A flat over B flat, A flat C, E flat over B flat. Then I'm gonna do A flat G flat B flat D flat. So, and then I'm gonna go back to the, okay, G over E flat. So let me see. So okay, and then we're gonna do this E flat diminished G flat. We learned this already, and then back to the D flat. Okay, so let me play that one more time. So and then you, then on that D flat, and then they go back into that next part, the same thing. I know you thought. So same thing. Then they do some type of run there. And basically you could just do like a B flat minor, because it's the same progression that I just taught you for the second part. And once they get to that B flat minor 7, they just do like a little run, like so. You could do like a B flat minor run. So that's B flat C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, and I'm just running it up. Just running that. Just running that up. I'm literally playing the same notes as I'm doing it fast, but it's just same notes, coming back down. Just doing it fast. That's how he's doing something there, but that sounds nice. So basically you got, you already know this part. Then this next change is crazy. So then they go from, they do that B flat, because essentially it's the same part as, and then you remember you still in that D flat over A flat. So they just doing that run over. They go to the A flat bass, and then they go, sheesh. So they do that same G over B over G, E flat over G, and then they do this crazy chord. So it's, with this chord is like a G flat. It's like a 6/9 chord, but it's a minor. So it's like G flat in the bass. You got G flat, A flat, A. So real crazy chord. G, A flat, and then A, and then you got the E flat on top. Okay. So, and then they do this F non-sus, and they just going like some craziness. They just doing like that E flat arpeggio kinda again. You do that over that E flat that I showed you on the other notes. Because before we did it on here over the G, but now we're gonna do it over F. So it's gonna be let me see. with that E flat over F. So it's the part where we on right now. Let's see what part is this. Trying to see what she's saying. I will do. Yeah. The trust. And here, trust in me. Yeah, so she said, so if you just trust and believe that I am, what is it, faithful and true. Okay, so that over that part. So I'm kind of listening to it so I can give it to you the right stuff. So let me get that part one more time. So we got most of the parts. So that's what I do. You already get this part. And then we got the B flat non-sus. So that's gonna be A flat over B flat. All right, y'all know I can't sing. I'm trying to give you this part because this is a tricky part. So she goes. So let's do that. Let me see. Let's start from here. Alright, so that's how they end that part. So after we go from the after we go from let's go from this part, then we hit that crazy chord. Then we go, okay, B flat over A flat, and then you walk down to A flat, and then you hit that G over E flat again. You hit that E flat diminished over G flat. And then they do this lick where they go, okay, so we're gonna do this C flat sus 2. So you got D flat, G flat, C flat over C flat. And then we're gonna do A flat sus, C flat, E flat, A over A. And then we're gonna do, we're gonna do this A major 7 flat 5. So you're gonna have A, D flat, E flat, and A flat over A. And then they're going to end it on the same right hand chord over A flat. And then they're going to just roll it up. A real crazy part. But this is the end. Like, this is basically the end of it. It got one more little change, but that's like the hardest that we're going to see. So anyway, so let's try to get that in context. So we got let's go from the and then she goes back into the not forgotten part. So that part is the end part. The outro is I am for same thing. We already know these chords. The B flat minor 7, forgotten, and then it goes to the G flat. I am forgotten to the D flat. So basically it's B flat minor 7 to the E flat 9, and then the G flat major, which you know all these chords, to the D flat, and then repeat that. Then what they do is to switch this up. They'll go. Then they'll do the A flat over C. Then B flat minor 7. And then they'll go to the E flat again. And then they'll just be from the G flat to the D flat, walk down, A flat over C, and then B flat minor 7, and then the E flat 9. And then just kind of loop that part. And then they end with the from the intro. All right, so hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you got any questions, please hit me up. I know that was a long lesson, a little bit choppy, but it's tough to teach a song with that many nuances in there. So hopefully you got it down. And if you got any questions, always hit your boy up. All right, Catch the Keeper, got signing off. Peace.